Our parents compare us with everything and anything. One time I remember telling my mom, very soon you will compare me with the rats in this house. Like, it's going to happen very soon. I can see it. They're going to compare me with the rats in this house. But why? Like, why do they do this a lot? Like, it's not fair. They compare me with all my friends. Hey everyone, welcome back to Songstone. I'm Chisom Okafor, and today we have a juicy topic. We're discussing about the things that happen in our African homes that we need to stop, that we need to put an end to. Now, if we're talking about African homes, the very important people or the most important people there are our parents. So I encourage you all to share this video on your Facebook and on your WhatsApp statuses so that your parents can see this and know that enough is enough. Like, we're ready to speak up, we're ready to talk. Now, this video, I don't want it to be too long. It has a tendency of being a little bit long. That is why I want to prevent it, and I want to make a part 2 of this video, only if you guys want. Now, if you want, please go on my comment section and say yes. Just type yes, and I know the more yes I get, the more I know that you guys want this video, and I would make a part 2 of this video. And also, yeah, what I want to talk about may be a little bit controversial. Now, you may relate to some and you may not relate to some, so but sure, it just happens in most African homes. So yeah, let's get into it. One of the very first things that happen in our African homes, please, dear parents, stop choosing. Do not choose career paths for your children. Stop choosing career paths for your children. Let them choose the career path they want. Let them choose what they want to do for themselves. Stop choosing what you want them to do. Stop telling your children to go become doctors or lawyers or pilots or whatever. Let them choose what they want to be and what they want to do. I have lots of people that are facing so much misery, that are angry, they're sad just because of the career path that their parents have chosen for them. It's important that our children get to do what they love, or we get to do what we love and what we are comfortable doing. Please stop choosing career paths for us. Like, we are not happy. Now, what you can do for us, or what I suggest that should be done for all of us, is it's important when your child approaches you and says, Mom, Dad, I want to become a doctor. Please sit your child down, do some researches, sit your child down and talk with your child. Now, tell your child the advantages and disadvantages, the sweet and the bitter parts of the career path they have chosen, because many of us are confused and may not really know what that career path entails. Tell us what we need to know. Tell us, just educate us on it, so that when we are going into that career path, we are ready to face any of the curses or any of the consequences or whatever that comes with the career that we have chosen. Yes. The rate and the amount of comparison in our African homes is crazy. Like, it is mad. Like, our parents compare us with everything and anything. One time I remember telling my mom, very soon you will compare me with the rats in this house. Like, it's going to happen very soon. I can see it. They're going to compare me with the rats in this house. But why? Like, why do they do this a lot? Like, it's not fair. They compare me with all my friends. They compare with your friends. The thing is, yes, I can deal with comparing with my friends. The one that is crazy is comparing me with my siblings. Like, when our parents compare us with our siblings, it's not good, it's not right, it's not fair. In families where the bond is not strong or where the love is not strong, it begins to set up some form of enmity and jealousy and envy for your siblings. I'm serious, it happens. That's happened, or it happens. Please, you don't want to, everyone is their own individual. Everyone has their own personality. Everyone should be treated as they are. They might look alike, they might be your children, does not mean that they are alike or they act alike or they love the same things. It's not fair. So the thing is, please stop trying to generalize. Try to handle everyone individually, who they are, what they like, how they act. I have done this communication, I've communicated this a lot across to my mom most of the time, and I'm like, can you stop doing this comparison? I don't want when you compare me. Tell me what you want to tell me, I'll listen out here. But the thing she says it's like giving you practical examples to what they want you to learn, basically, because everything is learned. So they're giving you practical example. Like, can't you be like this person? Look at what this person is like, so you can be looking at what the person is like and modify your own life. Yes, it does make sense. Yes, it does make sense, but I just still feel like They just tune it down. Like, let's tune it down. Stop comparing me with everything and anything that passes. Lack of communication, like we lack communication in African homes. Like we don't talk. In fact, what we do in African homes is shout. What our parents like. Let me just create a scenario. You do something wrong, your mom shouts, she screams like, why would you do that, this, that, and then you are either quiet or you are aggressive back and you talk back at her, and everyone is angry, they have exchanged words and everybody has gone. Like, that was not a communication. Like, it's so bad that even things that can't be said, like pass me the remote or pass or give me my bag or something, they have to be screamed, like they have to shout. We don't communicate in African homes. It's crazy, it's bad, it has its bad sides, frankly speaking. The thing is, let's just pause and start communicating. Let's do less shouting. Dear African mothers, I know this is going to be very hard, but this is almost impossible, but then let's start communicating. I could relate with this, like the kind of screaming and shouting that goes on in my house and the no communication that goes on in my house when I was much younger was mad, like it was massive. But now, getting older, we now do more communication. My mom now sits down to talk to us. She's like, look at what you did, look at the implication in the next 10 years, look at how this thing affects you or affects the entire family. Like, she does lots of communication. She's like, this is what I want you to learn, this is why I want you to learn this is what I want you to do. Do you get? So we now do more communication in African homes. Like in my own African home, in my own home, we now do communication, and I want it to, spread across other African homes. Sit down and communicate with your children, because when you don't do this, you push your child away from you and they begin to move towards their peers that they feel like understands them better, that is, that they can relate with better. But when you try to listen, like, we sit down, you the parent talk, the child listens, and the child talks, the parent listens, you guys can come to like a common like you guys can understand each other better, you guys can talk. I don't know, but I feel like it's more effective. The things I've learned with so much communication, I don't think I learned them now when there was so much screaming, because I don't know why I don't have to do this. But when she now says it, you understand why this should not be done, basically. And also, in the parent side, when you communicate, you're able to see how your child thinks. That is what my mom told me, at least. She's like, when she tries to communicate with us and she asks for our view or she asks us to speak, she's listening. She's wanting to know, like, what does this child think? How does he think? What is his own mindset? That is how you learn your child, basically. So that is what I feel like, yes, should be done. Communicate so that you guys understand each other better. So yeah, the very next thing that happens in our African homes that seriously needs to stop, or we need to start looking into it, is our fathers. Our fathers are a little bit absent from us. Now, please, dear fathers out there, please, I love you so much. I love you all so much. I love the sacrifices you make, the hard work you make to provide for us, to pay our school fees, to put food on our table. We love you all so much. Like, we cannot do without you all. You guys are the best fathers, you are the best dads, and we love you all so much. Please do not misunderstand what I'm about to say. But then, looking at it from another angle, from another side, many of the times, about 80% of the time I've spoken to my peers, they have done lots of, like, what's the word? When we communicate, they have done sort of more of, how do I put it? Like, communications involving their mom. Like, my mom this, my mom that. Where you hear the dads coming is like, let me call my dad for my monthly allowance. Let me call my dad for my school fees. But then when you want to talk about, like, let me talk to my mom about this, that is what we hear more. We hear more of the moms than the dads. Yes, so please, like, I would love if our dads, start getting involved. I get there are so many reasons involved. They can be the fact that they didn't learn this, like they didn't get that kind of communication, they didn't get that kind of relationship, with their own parents or with their own dads when they were younger. Their moms trained them, they're hot tempered. Like, I've heard tons of reasons why these things are not possible. They are super busy, they're providing, they're paying school fees. These things are, yes, they are good enough reasons, but then I think we should still create our time, or our dad should still create our time to be with us, to know what we like, You know, it's funny. It's funny. Like, there's some dads that don't know their children's class. No, I'm going too far. I don't know the school that their children attend. I'm going too far. There are some dads that don't know their children's name. Like, they see Nkechi, they call Nkechi Neka. They see Neka, they call Neka Chibuzo. Like, it's crazy. Not even like the children are 10 or they're 20. They're probably just 6 or 4 or 5. But then they make that mistake. And I don't know, apart from if your mom is Russian, she hardly makes that mistake with her children. She knows all their birth dates. She knows all their she knows their birthdays. She knows their names, their school, their classes, all the information that there is to know about them. They do, but then our dad don't. Like, it's crazy. You hear a man and like, Oga, Chico, you know, okay, class, and Waga, no, she'll not be like, class. Yes, I'm a book on me. Case a class on us and non boss. Never okay class and why no. And so okay, so primary 5. Primary 5. Go no. Hey, case school, yeah. St. Augusta Primary School or yeah. And you're like, wow, you don't know your child's school, you don't know his class, you don't know her class. It happens, but you know, I understand, but please let our parents, let our dads, be more present in our lives. There are so many roles, especially emotional roles, that they have to play in our lives. I will give an example. With training your daughters, it's very important that, because I heard this from a lecturer of mine, like one of my lecturers said this in class. He says that we need more dads that are going to be more outspoken and they're going to talk to their children, talk to their daughters, and make them feel beautiful and make them feel wanted and good enough and fine. They don't need a man in their lives to fill up that gap or that that feeling of someone telling that you're beautiful. But the more our dads are making us feel beautiful and making us feel, these things, there's so many things. Like, this is like one example out of the millions of examples. We can't communicate with our dads that should be communicated with our dads, but then it's not. Well, yeah, basically this is just the part 1. Remember to comment yes, type yes, and tell me if you want the part 2 of this video. Please like and share this video. Comment I keep saying, tell me if you want a part 2 of this video. Do not forget to push this video to our parents through WhatsApp and Facebook, where they do their communal meetings, where they all do their nzuko. Please, let's share this so they can see it and know that we are here to talk. Like, we want to be more outspoken. Let this video be our voice, basically. So yeah, tell me if you want a part 2 of this video. I keep saying it. Please, it means the word to me. It means the word. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel. Please don't just watch this video and go. Subscribe to this channel. This channel has lots of amazing things coming your way. Now, if you want more of this kind of videos, if you want educational videos, whatever kind of videos you want, just tell me in the comment section. So I'm going to give you those videos. So yeah, I've come to the end of this video. I'm so excited. I actually enjoyed filming this video. Now, I also want to talk about your honest reviews. I get very honest reviews and comments from you all. People say I talk too fast. Please, I'm going to work on that. It's so I don't know, I'm going to slow down. Like, I'm going to try to slow down. It's not easy. Like, I'm like that. I talk fast, not because I'm tense. I just talk fast. Like, my brain talks faster. Like, before I say something, just know that my brain has said it long ago. Like, it's crazy. Please just bear with me. With time, we're going to grow. With time, we're going to get better. Just be patient with me. So thank you for watching till this point. Thank you. I love you all so much. See you in my next video. Bye. Love you.